Hey everybody. So what's happening? Uh Hold on. I'll talk in a minute. I got like two lives going on at once. My first time doing it like this. Okay, everyone. Welcome. I am live from Monfontaine Cafe. Um, I am live on both TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, that's the first time for me to go live on YouTube. I tried to go live on Facebook earlier, but uh, I had a tough time with that. I'm not a big fan of Meta anyway, so I like YouTube better than Meta, like Facebook and Instagram. And I definitely love TikTok, but not TikTok in the US. That's US is bad for everything. Anyway, wow. So yesterday in all of Asia was the 25th of December, so it was Christmas, and today is the 26th, the day after Christmas. So I hope each and every one of you had a great day. My day was pretty good. I spent most of my time just working with my books, or working on my books. The night before, I went out with my family and saw Avatar: Fire and Ash, and woo, that was such a long movie. Um, at first I thought, hey, Return of the King was the longest, but sitting through Avatar: Fire and Ash, man, I was out of it. I was looking at my watch and I'm thinking, man, when is this movie gonna end? It's like going through Return of the King again. But it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was perfect. James Cameron keeps outdoing himself. So, yeah, it was good. Cop Kun Cop. Anyway, I hope everyone is enjoying their late December and the Christmas holiday. As you know, right next week we are going to, or late next week, we will be in the new year, 2026. Hopefully life will get better all over the world and all these stupid nonsense wars will go away. And the genocide in Gaza will go away, and everything good will happen. There will be peace finally. We need peace. Seriously, what's going on in the world today just absolutely sucks. So we all deserve peace in life, freedom, respect, and all that. So outside of all that, here's an update. Starting in January of 2026, I will be bringing back Motivation Friday. I might have to tweak it a bit more. It will be on more social media platforms, not just TikTok. I would like to put it on Facebook, even though I hate Facebook, but right now I can't. So I'm on YouTube. So that's cool. So it's going to probably be on both YouTube and TikTok. So yeah, Motivation Friday. Another thing too is I am going to go live here and there like I have in the past, but it's going to be like with my bees. I do love to work with bees. If you don't know, I work with Asian honeybees, European honeybees. I'm starting to work with stingless bees, although you have to be extremely patient with them. European honeybees, I kind of put a pause on that because they're super hard to take care of in Thailand. and they're super weak when it comes to anything that's a threat to them. So it's basically the Asian bees I'm working with, the Asian honeybees and the stingless bees. Oh, excuse me. Coffee is calling me. So, what's been happening that's new? Well, of course, as you know, I'm an author, so I've been working on some of my books. It's hard for me to stick with one book. Seriously, I'm dabbling in this book, I'm dabbling in that book, I'm dabbling in that book. So usually, like every year, I'm working on 3 books at once. It's a pain in the butt, but I enjoy it. It's really cool to get these stories out of my head and on paper. Everywhere I go, I'm thinking about stories, I'm thinking about security, martial arts, my bees, my family, all that stuff. So being able to get these stories out of my head and on paper is a relief. I just finished writing 3 new books. One's a novella, so it's the follow-up. It's the sequel to my first Space Quest book, and this Space Quest book, it's hilarious. It's the first thing I ever wrote that I laughed at. I actually laughed at my own book. It was so funny. I was crying. I was laughing and crying at the same time because that's how funny it was. So I'm sitting on a bunch of books that I already finished writing. I'm just waiting for the best time to publish them. But anyway, I also finished writing 2 kids books. Yeah, they're short. They're about like 30 pages. And they... Let me move this over here. Okay. Hey, that's better. Anyway, they have vocabulary and all that in there, so it's something good to study. It's for kids ages like 4 to 7 or 4 to 8 or right around there. I never thought I'd make a kid. I never thought I'd write a kid's book, but I did. Ooh, that's strong. Hell, I didn't even think I'd write a romantic story. I did. Dabble in everything. Anyway, I got those 2 done. Those 3 done. Right now, I am working on 2 more books. Sort of 3 more. It's just one I'm super slow on because it's not a story. It's sort of like a follow-up to October Monk, but it's not really about me. It's about just spirituality in general and astral projection and all that. So that one's going to be taking a while. I already had a plan of when I was going to finish it and then publish it, but I'm putting that on hold right now because it's just such a pain in the butt. So right now I'm focusing on 2 other books. One is a vampire book. It's a spin-off from my Marakai books. And then the other one is a very dark, depressing action drama. Not for everyone, this one. So if you like Brandon Lee's Crow movie, I think you'll love this book. The remake of The Crow just absolutely sucked. Anyway, I'm going to be kind of slowing down on my writing coming late January because I got to start up with the whole 7 modules for school again. Anyway. Hi, Sparrow Peak. How are you doing? Yeah, but there's other things going on. I've been participating in judo, which is really good for my health. till I get injured. But no, I love it. And surprisingly, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but here's the thing. Last April, my martial art masters in Japan contacted me, and they said that they would like to promote me to 7th Dan Black Belt in Bushikan Karate. And I was like, wow, okay, I don't feel ready. The thing is, I have been offered promotions from just about anyone, mainly those in the US, and I always said no to them after a certain point. I was like, you know what, I'm tired of this. No, I'm not going to pay all this money just to be promoted. I'm not going to bow down to your religion or politics just to be promoted. That's not how it's supposed to go. My masters in Japan are completely different. They focus on time, technique, and effort. As a high-ranking black belt, every day is a test because that's life. Life is a test. So I guess I went above and beyond, like with my surgeries, sickness, and constantly pushing myself. Not for the martial arts, not for the belt, but just because I like doing it and I like helping people and inspiring and motivating people. So I think that's one reason why they wanted to promote me, but I rejected the promotion. Of course, my masters were not surprised because I've done it many times in the past. But last month, they contacted me again. They're like, Sensei, I don't care what you say, we are promoting you. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean, I've never really had anyone wanting to promote me that badly based on my life, everything I've done, everything I've been doing. So, Hiroshi, thank you. You're a good martial arts master, man. You are like your father, and your father, I know if he was alive today, he'd be super proud of you. You helped me, you took care of me when I was in a ditch, rejected by others because I refused to bow down to their politics and religion. So, you know what? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, I just hope it will be about 10 years or close to 10 years before 8th Dan, because I'm about to turn 40. 7th Dan black belt, I just feel like, I should be real old to get to that rank. But then again, my motivator, the person that inspired me growing up, Jason David Frank, who died at age 49. I think he was like 45 years old when he was promoted to 8th Dan. Or 8th Dan. I keep getting Dan and Dan because I've always went with degrees. But 8th degree black belt. So, I don't know. But he, like me, he's worked so hard in his life. And we both started martial arts at age 4. So, yeah. Big things are coming. 2026, I am going to try to relaunch my martial arts school, Cobra Khan Martial Arts in Chiang Rai, Thailand. This time, instead of taking giant steps, I am slowing it down and I'm going to take baby steps. I'm going to start with the very, very little kids. Yeah, very, very little kids. So, ages 5 to about 10. I don't know, it's just a lot of ages there. So I made some changes to where I have more belt ranks in my school now, but they're mainly for little kids, and I'm breaking down. Man, I'm still like a bit sleepy, and I'm breaking down the manuals. So for each rank, there are a bunch of techniques you got to learn. So for each rank. For the manual for each rank, I'm breaking it down into 2 sections for each rank, or 3 or 4 sections, depending. So that little kid can focus on certain techniques easily without being overloaded. Because in the past, I overloaded some of my students. One of them in particular, I overloaded him big time. And I was surprised he was able to get the majority of it down. But I think he got burnt out. Now he's busy with other things. He's in shooting competitions now. I do want him to come back because I think he'd make a great assistant instructor. But yeah, so Cobra Con, I'm hoping to relaunch next year, 2026. As I said, I'm going to slow it down on my book writing a bit to get these 7 modules out of the way. And once I'm done with the whole Thailand 7 module thing, I'm going to really get back into writing. Another thing too is I finally got some reviewers on board to review my books, and not only review them, but to actually let me put their review on the back cover of my book. You know, that's cool. That's very helpful. So far, they got a few books out of the way, so I'm putting reviews on them. Sunday Tribute, that's a big help. Even the International Self-Publishers Society is helping out with that. Some Warcraft Masters Society is involved, and some others. Yo, Lim, thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. Keep it up, man. Stay cool. Keep smiling. Anyway, yeah, a lot of big things. So, 2026 is right around the corner. In fact, it's late next week. I want each and every one of you to make a plan for next year. Create a New Year's resolution if you haven't done so yet. So what do I mean by New Year's resolution? Well, it's simple. It's like a goal. Create a goal for yourself and try to accomplish that goal. Make sure it's a positive goal. So, try to better yourself. Think about it like this. Okay, this is 2025. What can I do to better myself next year, 2026? Gotta have a New Year's resolution. Maybe my goal is to do better at work, or get better grades in school, or better my mind, drink less coffee. So I want each and every one of you to come up with your own New Year's resolution. I want you to better yourself. Every year you should be better than you were the year before. I try to do that for my New Year's resolution. Wow. Usually I have my New Year's resolution set up. But you know what? I have my New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution is this. for 2026, finish the 7 modules and try to live a happier life. That's it. That is my goal. That is my New Year's resolution. Now, how about you? What's your New Year's resolution going to be? Try to think of something positive. Maybe write it on paper. Come up with ideas. It's actually easier than you think, but at the same time, it's a little difficult. The difficult part is coming up with the idea. The easy part is writing it on paper. Don't make like a whole list of the goals you are going to complete in 2026. Just make a few goals. You don't want to overload yourself. Believe me, I know I've done that before, and yeah, it sucks. Hey, yo, I love Thailand too. So, well, I'm here in Chiang Rai, live from the Mon Krau Tang Cafe in Mae Chun, Chiang Rai, Thailand. I'm looking at some rice fields right now. It's very beautiful. It's sunny here. It's not too hot. It's a bit cool. The breeze. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. I've been working with cacao trees. So it's not just honey I'm dabbling in. It's not just bees, pollen, honey, and all that. I also have real chocolate. Yeah, the bitter kind, the healthy kind. So I have just a lot of seeds. But the thing is, when you make the chocolate out of the cacao seeds, it just doesn't seem like there's a lot there. When you have all these seeds, and it's like, wow, I got a lot. But once you make the chocolate, it's like, I didn't have as much as I thought I did. So I got about 5 chocolate bars, pure chocolate with a little bit of honey in it. It's still extremely bitter, a little bit sour, but it's super healthy for you. And now I'm going to start making the powder. And not only that, but I got the cacao husk, and it's been shredded and it's powder now. I am actually going to be selling cacao husk tea, along with the chocolate bars and chocolate powder. So yes, Be Sweet. That's my honey brand. Be Sweet. I have honey, honeycomb, and I have 100% chocolate, pure chocolate bars, no sugar, just a little bit of honey added to it for health, for make it more healthier, and chocolate powder, and of course cacao or chocolate husk tea. I'm actually pretty much out of stock when it comes to my honey. I mean, it's very popular here. So it's going to be a while before I get that. I actually thought I would have some more on hand, but the bees have been kind of working slow. You don't want to rush them. Asian honeybees, they're their own boss, okay? You can't really control them like you can European honeybees. If you try to control Asian honeybees, they'll just be like, you don't tell me what to do, and then poof, they're gone. They fly off. But yeah. So a lot going on. So I know some people have been having a tough time this year. You know, there's a lot of reasons why people are having a tough time in the year 2025. Yo, Wayne. Wang, thank you, man. Thanks for the heart. I appreciate it. Okay, anyway, I know... Wait, can I... No, I can't. Maybe not. Still trying to figure out this whole live thing on YouTube. So, what do you mean? Okay, there's only one person I know that asked me that question. Is that the Sensei Joe? Yes, it is me. What was I talking about? Okay, so 2025 has been a hard year for a few people I know. And it seems like every year people suffer from something. And you know what? That is life. Life can suck for a lot of people. But here's the thing. When life throws a curveball at you, you got to hit it back. You got to be strong. You can't just think about yourself. You can't be hunched up in the corner in the chair wearing sunglasses and a hat going, I hate life. I don't want to be around people. No. You have to get out there. You have to interact with people. Be friendly, be loving, be caring, volunteer, help others, help society. Because a lot of people are suffering right now, and society is cracking. So let's try to help each other out, especially here in Thailand. You know, Thailand has the opportunity to really be a great country. I'm not thinking about the U.S. The U.S. is not a great country. That country is full of crackheads and alcoholics and gun-happy, trigger-happy Nazis. No, forget the U.S. Thailand has an opportunity to really rise up there, to be an awesome country. Things need to change, though. And when I thinking about this, I'm thinking about each and every one of you. Each and every one of you has the power to make that change. Now, there are some things that I am not going to talk about, and I could get in trouble talking about it. That's why I'm not going to talk about it. There are things that I know you really want to change, and in a way, I don't blame you. But let's focus on the bigger picture here. Do you like to breathe? You like breathing? Well, not only should you like breathing, you need to breathe. You need air. Thailand can be the example of healthy air. We need to clean up our environment here. We got to stop burning trash, stop burning fields. I mean, this primitive way of life, when it comes to burning, just is not good for our environment. Back then, like hundreds of years ago, it was okay to burn because you didn't have cars and factories and all that back then. But today, everything is tied to pollution. Where do I live? I live in the land of smiles. That's where I live. So anyway, what was I saying? We need to clean our air. Stop the burning. Stop burning trash too. We need to clean the ground. Stop throwing trash out on the ground. We need to recycle and all that. Because I love this country with all my heart. Thailand is so awesome. And I think Thailand is in a position where it can become better than it is right now. So by doing that, we need to clean the air, clean the ground, get up all this trash. And, like when it comes to immigration too, we get a lot of foreigners coming to Thailand who are jerks. Really. Israel, America, Europe, Yeah, even China, Russia, which I love China, I love Russia, but you will get people from there who can be jerks. But anyway, America and Israel is way worse, really bad. Anyway, when it comes to immigration, we got to also focus on that in a positive way. We got to stop trying to think about, let's how can we make more money off those tourists? Keep raising prices. We keep setting all of these rules, and it's just pushing tourism away. Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, look at them. They're making it much easier for foreigners. They go there and they actually give a lot to the economies there. So if we could focus too on immigration in a positive way, I'm sure Thailand could do way better. And I hope so too, not just for my sake, but for Thailand, because tourism is a big thing here. And I believe if we're going to focus a lot on tourism, then we got to do a more positive job taking care of tourists. And not only that, but foreigners who are living here long term, who might be married into the Thai culture, got to do a better job at taking care of them, because they can really give back to Thai society. And that's what I am trying to do. As I said, I love Thailand. I was a monk here too, and that was just such an awesome time in my life. I really enjoyed that. And I wish I could have stayed longer as a monk. But I want to do more to help Thailand. I love Thai culture. I don't think Western influence should be having a negative effect on Thai culture. I think Thai culture should stay Thai culture, but Thai culture should also adapt to the environment of today's world. Clean up the environment and all that stuff. But I love Thailand, I really do. And this whole issue between Thailand and Cambodia, look, I'm going to tell you, from what I know, from what I've experienced, from my studies, my investigations and intelligence work, I know how this all started long time ago. And I know who's really behind the issue today, who's pushing it. The U.S. government. Because even a high-ranking government official from the U.S. admitted to it. When the world is fighting itself, when countries are fighting each other, that gives more power to the U.S. because then they don't have to worry about those countries going against the U.S. So the U.S. can control the world more. Okay, this issue between Cambodia and Thailand needs to stop for the sake of Southeast Asia. Cambodia may have started it, but they were pushed by the West to do it. Thanks for the 2 roses, man. I appreciate it. Hey, everyone on YouTube, what's up? Wow, I talked a lot. I think this is the most I've ever spoken. I try not to talk a lot. Anyway, what's going on? Does anyone have anything to say to me? Does anyone want to type something? Oh yeah, okay, before I forget, I gotta tell you this. Well, wait, before I say something, first let me get some information. Okay. I just gotta figure something out first. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so I don't know the time, but tomorrow I will be going live from Central Plaza in Chiang Rai at the Taekwondo promotion test. No, I'm not testing. I don't. I don't really participate in Taekwondo much anymore. It's just there's a school that is just it's down the street from me, and I have family members who are learning Taekwondo at that school, and I have friends who are learning Taekwondo at that school. So tomorrow at Central, they are doing their promotional belt test, and I promised them that I would be there. So I will be there tomorrow. I will be live for a bit. Don't be afraid to stop by and say hi, get some pictures with me. You know, that'd be cool. Yeah. So I just don't know what time the test is gonna be. Well, I'll find out. So no problemo. Well, everybody, it was nice talking to all of you. I hope you all are doing good. I'm gonna try. I am definitely gonna go live tomorrow. It won't be on YouTube tomorrow. I will not be on YouTube tomorrow live because I'm only gonna have my phone with me, so I can't go live on 2 social media sites. I will be going live on TikTok. I do love TikTok. And if you are at Central Plaza and you see me, don't be afraid, don't be shy. Come on up, talk to me. Let's talk, get to know each other, shake hands, sawadee-ka, get some pictures. And at that time, if I'm live, jump in with me. You know, that'd be cool. So, hope you all have a good Friday. Keep smiling, be strong, and believe in yourself, because you know what? I believe in you, so you should believe in yourself. And I will see you on TikTok tomorrow. Bye.